Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Allen now looks to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Allen. These guys running back out of the backfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Cook fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's just so unusual to see a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak play. Give a lot of credit to the defensive front. They weren't permitting anything.
Yeah, from the naked eye, they only needed 2 or 3 inches there.
Yeah.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kylan Granson from 10 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's a 2nd and 5. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Now they'll audible to something else. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll throw now on the final play. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Bills 7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And Raiders set to kick off.
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Barkley, inside handoff. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Second down and 8. Back to throw here. That's complete right around the 8. So nothing doing there. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Trimmer. 73.
Now Hurts changing up the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have open.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got to get it, go retrieve it. Just short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Justice Hill to return. Now some razzle-dazzle here to start the game. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Play action now. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and goal at the 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pushed out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
DeJean to return it. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
63.
Right to the air, it hurts. This one is caught by Dodson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's quickly out to Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3.
180.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with second and 3 coming up. The RPO, that one is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard pickup.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Again, Hurts. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
A gain of 31
A
yards.
big play after being backed up. 31 yards. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second down, Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch.
Jackson's pass.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Moving outside the pocket, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Off the play fake. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Second down and 8.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So That's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Hurts to the air on first down. Open receiver is Dodson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. Time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now, Jackson. Too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Jackson now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
So my name is song, Japanese
points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one is caught by Dotson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick hitting slant there. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Something taken from me. Don't touch that!
Hurts working in the pistol. That's taken in. Alcantara's got it. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now it is 1st and goal. He'll get this out wide, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jahan Dotson, touchdown Philadelphia.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will get out in front, 17-7. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Jackson now to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And that will lead to a second down. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Again, it's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
4-yard pickup. And it's third down.
The RPO, that one is complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson up top again. Plus to his right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. Rashad Bateman Touchdown, Ravens. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
It's an 8-9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Let's go. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced to his right. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
So the sideline saves the turnover, but now this brings up 4th down. So, Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's 4th down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field?
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got shot.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. They'll come up now for 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now Henry. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. First down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
A first down throw for Jackson. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Third and long for Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now,
I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
if you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do it.
Welcome to Nashville football fans. A great look here inside of Nissan Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Hurts on first down. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's Hurts once again. Has him on the quick hitter. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward taken right to the air. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. It's exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hauled in by Lockett, right side. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Again, Ward going to the air. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play. A rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. He takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish off their opening drive. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And again, here's Hurts. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. 7 yards there, that brings up 2nd down. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Eagles, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hurts now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the 42. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. Hits the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one connects. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. He has room past the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Working quickly here.
Taken down back at the 10-yard line.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. The throw is caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
18 Cardinal.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And they get to him with good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Okonkwo brings it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Again, Ward going to the air. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They look to throw it. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. Surprise here. They're running for it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2. Here he is to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Let's go now.
One final shot here. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down at the 30. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.